Hello, welcome to another episode here on my channel. My name is ChaosMole, and today we have the October team update for Lost Ark in the West, and we talk about the closed beta, I guess, and some other information. I haven't read this yet, so let's jump right into it, right, and see what they have to say, because I'm curious. Heroes of Arkesia. Since our September update, we have continued working alongside Smilegate RPG to prepare for the closed beta and launch, including integrating functional systems into the game, testing new builds, and more. With all of these updates falling into place, we are going to need your help making sure everything is running smoothly. And that means it's almost beta testing time. While we eagerly await the November 4th start, here's a look at what we've been working on over the past month and what you'll experience very soon. Closed beta. Closed beta will run from November 4th to November 11th. Wait. I wanted to say November 9th. Did they add some days? That would be amazing. With service in North America and Europe. Let's read. If you paid attention to our previous closed beta date announcement, you might notice we have added a few extra days. See? Told you I was right. Yeah, I totally remember that date. We have heard player feedback about the original length of the beta being too short, and in response we have extended the beta period to cover a full week. While this adds on just a couple of extra days, we hope that having more time to play will help you experience some of the newly added content found below. Okay, let me just add something to this very quickly. So that they're actually adding, even if it's just 2 days, and they're covering now a full week, that's good. That's good. I know that people will say, well, the game was already out in other countries for years now, should be pretty much bug-free, right? You might think that, but in reality, they had some bugs in the alpha. Yeah, which had to do with them having like a special build. Keep in mind, we are getting a very specific release version of Lost Ark, and it is different to what the other countries got before. Also, something which is very important to note, we had a pretty big break between the betas. Like the alpha test we had in what, June? And now in October we are getting beta. That's a huge break in between. And something also to keep in mind, I know for a lot of veteran players who have already played this game in Japan, South Korea, Russia, like myself, you might say, yeah, I already know what to expect. I have already played this game on and off. Like, well, I don't really need that much time. Yeah, that might be true for you, but the reality is most of the player base of Lost Ark will be new players who have never played this game, who never bothered to go to another country with a VPN and play it there. So giving those people some extra time to maybe see more of the game or actually find the time to play is fantastic. That's the right decision to make and should help to get more people interested so they can finally think about, do they really want to buy this? Do they want to play this? And you might say, wait, buy, it's a free-to-play game. Well, they are founders packs to be bought, so yeah, buying is the right term. But however, this is a great idea, and I'm glad they're doing it. During the closed beta, you will be allowed to share, record, and broadcast any closed beta content and gameplay you wish as long as you are following our content usage policy. Well, I would definitely make some videos and I would definitely do some live streams, like you can count on that. However, please be aware that this is a beta and not the final version of Lost Ark you will see at launch. There will be changes and updates between closed beta and launch that may cause captured content to be inaccurate or out of date. If you are a content creator and are interested in joining the Lost Ark Creator Program, you can learn more on our Creator Program page. Well, glad that I already am a Lost Ark creator and I'm already in the program. Yay! Yeah, this is fine. As always, like, technically with every video game out there, whenever you record something with the next patch, it can probably mean that all the stuff you just talked about is completely inaccurate and completely outdated. That's the life of a content creator, I guess. Closed beta focus and new testing content. Ooh. The primary focus of the beta test will be on the technical aspect of the game, such as the server stability, tech integrations, and large-scale bug testing. But you also find a host of new content that you can experience and help us test. Makes sense, like as I said, they don't really need like a lot of gameplay and balancing tests. I mean, the game has been out for years now in other countries, and they are basically running like all the same balance and all that in those countries. They just have different content at their disposal, and so testing the servers will be a very good idea. Keep in mind, this is Amazon Games, and the release of New World has been disastrous for some people and pretty good for others. Fortunately, I was one of the people who had a fantastic New World release where I jumped on one of the second servers and I never had a waiting time ever. So I never had a queue. But there are other people who waited like 7 hours, 8 hours, or even more a day, and then just getting kicked out of the queue. And that's the last thing you want to happen again for your next game, right? And of course, it will probably happen, but trying to circumvent that as much as possible is probably a good idea. Yeah. You begin seeing some of these changes at the beginning of your beta adventure, starting with the all-new prologues. Ooh, these prologues are designed to provide insight to the background of your character's class while speeding up and standardizing the tutorial phase of the game. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. The game, I think you didn't play the prologue, didn't you? I think you just jumped into like level 10, if I remember that correctly. It has been a while. This is especially helpful if you want to try your hand at more than one class, like the newly added martial artist advanced class striker. Okay, so it seems like they're adding those tutorial arenas they have in the other versions, where you're basically starting out in an arena and then you can test like all the things you want to test. Seems like they're doing that now, which is good. I'm okay with that. Once you're in the game, you have new ways to decide how you want to spend your time, wherever that's taking it easy, farming in your stronghold, or sailing off to far lands. And it's not just new islands that have opened up. The entire continent of Rohendel and dungeon contents up until the Phantom Palace, ooh, that's some good amount of content, will be open to explore and progress through. Okay, quick note here. I don't know if they will allow this, but I wonder if actually in the beta they will allow you to start at the moment where you get a ship. I know that's a huge jump. That's around what, level 30? Yeah, around level 30. And if you know how to level and to power level, then you can reach level 30 in a day. It's pretty simple to do at the point where you know what to do and if you don't care too much for the story. But for a lot of people, they have never seen level 30. They have never seen the sailing and all the other islands. Like most people have been at the point where they were still on the main island and in the tutorial island, so to speak. So yeah, I'm curious what they will unlock here. If power leveling to endgame is how you play, we've got you covered. Level caps will increase to 55 for character level and 100 for expedition level. Damn. That is a huge jump here. That is like the first expansion level. Yeah. That is like the first expansion level with 55. And 100 expedition level. That's crazy. You get to test more Abyss dungeons, Chaos dungeons, and Tier 2 Guardian raids. Plus, we are also making the Power Pass available for duration of closed beta. The Power Pass is a tool that will allow you to boost a new character straight to level 50 after you have already reached level 50 on another character. This will give you the opportunity to take a second character straight into the more advanced content if you decide you want to switch up your playstyle. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, I like that idea. I still believe that a lot of people will not reach level 50 in a week, but sure, that's a neato thing to have, and I'm okay with that. We've also been opening up the Arkegian economy for testing, including the in-game shops. While we won't be allowing any real money purchases during this time, we will be granting each beta tester 40,000 royal crystals to use during the beta to test the shop functionality. We also provide more information on Lost ARK's monetization model and system prior to the beta. So keep an eye out for more details. Okay, this is huge. This is huge. This was one of the main sticking points for people who have played the other versions of the game, and where a lot of concern is still coming for the Western release of Lost ARK. Monetization can be one of the key factors of Lost ARK to be absolutely monumentally successful here, or be a monumentarily failure. So I hope we are getting all the informations beforehand, and if not, at least in the beta, everyone can take a look at it and can see what we get. Now, of course, as always, the problem with those item shops is that can change at release, and we might actually get a completely different item shops when they are digs. Let's just hope that doesn't happen. And item shops change over time. Lost Ark's item shops have changed depending on which regions you are playing in, so we will see how this goes, but I'm just hoping, because New World has been an absolute success right now, and the item shop they're having in New World is very tame. I actually hope they're doing the same thing here. Now keep in mind, you have to pay for New World. For Lost Ark, you technically don't when it releases because it's a free-to-play game. So we will see what they're doing, and I can already tell you I will definitely make a video about it. So wait and see. In terms of new tech that needs to be tried and tested, the closed beta will include in-game options for voice chat. Yeah, we'll deactivate that immediately, as well as the new accessibility features such as photosensitivity and colorblind modes. Good. As a colorblind person myself, always glad to see that. Well, partially colorblind, not fully colorblind, but you get the idea. We'll be looking for tons of feedback and these systems during the beta, so if you give any of them a go, be sure to let us know what you think. How to participate. To join in our closed beta, you can sign up for a chance to be a tester on our website or purchase a Founders Pack for guaranteed access. We'll be sharing more details about the beta and a full list of content changes towards the end of the month to make sure everyone is primed and ready to explore Arkegia. Keep an eye out. We will definitely make a video about that. Yes. Discord and forum launch. The week prior to the closed beta, we'll be launching our official Lost ARK forums and a space within the Amazon Games Discord. Each platform will be a place for the community to come together, yada yada yada. For those looking for a place to ask questions, cool. Awesome. That is a lot of good news. And in time. I actually expected this little update a few days before the beta, and not like this. So this is great. We're getting even more infos before the beta is coming out. Very happy about that. Well, as I already said, there are a lot more videos to come when those information are getting out. But yeah, this is good news. I'm looking forward to it. And I would say we are wrapping it up here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then I would appreciate if you leave a like on your way out. If you didn't like this video for whatever reason, well, there's a dislike button right next to it. And if you want to see more Lost ARK content, gaming news, reaction to big gaming events, tips and tricks to new games, live streams, I would appreciate if you might consider to subscribe to the channel. If you do so, please don't forget to click on the bell icon, because if you don't do that, then it's like you have never subscribed to the channel, because YouTube then believes, hey, you didn't click the bell, so you don't want to get informed when the next video is up. It's like, wait, but the person just subscribed. Doesn't that showcase that they're interested in the content I'm creating? No, not for YouTube. So please don't forget to click the bell icon. If you want to check out Lost ARK yourself, especially when the beta is around the corner, I would definitely stream it on trovo.live/ChaosMole, and you can find me there from Monday to Friday, starting at 9 a.m. East Coast time, which is 2 p.m. UK time and 3 p.m. Central European time. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.